Hey guys, I'm Dylan and I'm back at the movie theaters opening this weekend. It's the new Mutants. It's been delayed for a while and finally movie theaters are back opening up and I'm pretty excited to check this out. And I'm going to give a review in just a second. And after the review, I'll show you a little bit of the theater. If you're scared to come out, it's perfectly fine. I've been coming for over a month now. I go early. There's usually nobody here and it's awesome. Alright guys, so I just got out of the new Mutants. Opening everywhere in theaters now this weekend. Maisie Williams, Anya Taylor-Joy, I believe her name is, and a great cast in this. It centers around a girl named Danny, whose father has been killed, and she wakes up in a hospital. And it turns out it's a hospital for mutants with powers, you know, to recover and find themselves. They don't know what their powers are or how far their powers can go, you know, what they can do really, they don't know. So they kind of have like group therapy sessions and stuff like that. It's supposed to help them and everything. But it turns out, you know, there's an ulterior motive and it doesn't work out in the end for some people. I won't say who, I won't spoil anything. This was entertaining. It's, you know, it's kind of like X-Men, the New Mutants. It's the same thing, you know, same concept and everything. They all have powers. Pretty cool. This is long delayed. I think it was very entertaining. Like I said, the cast is great. It's a pretty good story. They try to throw in some horror elements to it. I'm a big horror fan. I didn't really feel, you know, horrified or anything like that. It's still pretty much standard like an X-Men movie with a little less action. It tries to be a little more psychological, I think, and that's okay. You know, it was something different. Yet in familiar settings, you know, so it's by the same people who brought you the Fox X-Men, which most people hate. I thought those were entertaining. I'd rather see them in the Marvel universe like everybody, but still, over the years they've been pretty decently entertaining for the most part. So the New Mutants I would definitely recommend. I had a good time. Just being back at the theater is great, so that influence is part of it. But I would definitely go see this movie again. You know, probably not in the theater now. I would rent it, possibly even buy it on DVD, not sure. But it was likable. The cast is good and everything. So a little more psychological, less action. You don't see a lot of powers and stuff more till the end. So it's a little slow going, but the cast is good and it makes up for that. So if you find a theater open, I would say go see New Mutants. I don't think you'll regret it. And I had a great time. Okay guys, so if you're scared to go to the movies, there's absolutely no reason to be. Everyone's wearing masks and gloves who work here. When you walk in, there's a partition there and you scan your ticket underneath, or you can use your phone. The concession stand has, you know, signs and markers, stay 6 feet apart. There's the drink machines over here where you self-serve, but it's like every other one, so no crowds. And as you can see, there's like nobody here. I go to the movies in the afternoon. That's a smart play if you're really worried. Don't come on your normal Friday night, date night, Saturday night. You're going to get crowds. But if you go to a matinee, you should be fine. There's never anyone here when I come. It's perfectly safe. It's fine. I have a great time. I've been doing this for over a month now. And I'm very excited to be back. And you should be too.